Chippewas will kick it away to start. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
They'll keep it on the ground.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Works the middle. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Use the play fake, now to throw. Escapes trouble. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Release to the back. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. There he goes! All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The Chippewas offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Chippewas come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quarterback will keep it. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They go to the ground. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Back to pass, it's Labus. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Chippewas will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
This time it's complete. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Fires to the tight end. At the 20, he's got space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Moore. Bust through behind his pad. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security.
Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. A strike downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Line gets set, first down. A run for the quarterback. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, can these guys use a score to cut into this lead after picking up a couple at second and 8. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Now he's going to break the pocket. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Going to take a shot. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And the QB going with a little bit of touch, trying to feather that thing up in the air and give his receiver a chance to go up high and try to get over top of the defender. Nice job by the defense seeing the football, breaking on it, and getting the ball on the ground.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To throw, it's Lavis. Gets it out fast. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking for a crease, it's Townsend. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Chippewas in the hurry-up. They'll go to the air on third and short. Complete in the middle. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. It's a draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going with the ground game left. Oh, better look out. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Yeah, and how about the third down run play? And this is an offense that they can do a lot of different things, so they make you guard the whole field, but you might want to start with that running back. And he makes the big play, gets the third down conversion, gets him a new set of downs.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun. Going for 6. Touchdown, Chips. Fitted in the window for the score.
It took them some time, but finally here at the end of the first half, they were finally able to get it right and score a touchdown. I think oftentimes as an offensive coordinator, you've scripted your first 10 plays, things aren't working. You're looking for formations, you're looking for schemes you can run to finally break through, and that last drive might be what this offense needs.
Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only...
Oh, he's got some space. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Chippewas in a good spot here with second and short. Might as well stick with him. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Back to throw, it's Lavis. Going over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. High the chains now on second and long. On the option. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Chippewas look to keep this drive humming. Leaves it with the running back. At midfield, he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll leave it with him. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. On the run, it's Moore. Runs through a tackle. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. The give out of the gun. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Final minute now of the third quarter. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So first down will open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Moore. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The play-action fake. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Flying down the right side. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Chippewas.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to...
And it's a fumble on the play. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Looking to throw on first down. Steps away to find some room. With the catch, it's Moore. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Turning it on! Touchdown!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. This senior has seen it all behind center over his career, but not much going so far. Big plays in the passing game have been sparse. They just haven't been able to put up many yards or points for that matter, and they also haven't taken care of the ball.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long, so they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
The Chippewas racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Wants to throw. It's Labus. Throws to the tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Chippewas are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. From the gun, running back on the move. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
After the third down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. When you've got a veteran behind center as they have, he has to produce more than he has in this one. And you can mark that clash as advanced. There he goes! And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking to throw, it's Labus. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Back to pass on second down. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. The snap sets up to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're within striking distance, but they need the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Ball is loose. Gives it on the option. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking downfield, it's Labus. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Davis. Breaks into the open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Motion from the back. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Fires to the tight end. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Four quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. That one takes him down to the 13-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
3rd and long, and they'd love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. Finds his man. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking to throw, it's Lavis. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Under fire. Under heat, he gets rid of it.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these 3rd and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up a 1st and goal.
They'll mark him down at the 2, the excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved him forward to the 2, now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Really don't like that play call for 2 reasons. Number one, if you're down inside the 3-yard line, just run the football. Trust your guys up front to be able to get it done. But 2, if you are going to throw it, it's got to be a bang-bang play. You've got to have slants or quick outs or a back shoulder fade. Anything long developing, it just forces the quarterback to have to hold on to the football. And because of that, he took a terrible sack.
Looking downfield, it's Lavis. He wants it all. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. And he'll take this one all the way home and into the end zone for a touchdown.
Dude, from 4th and goal, backs against against the wall you don't want to give up points to. I'm putting points on the scoreboard. What a play by this defense. Nice break on the football, gets the pick, finds the green grass, and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.